This is a video, I can't believe I'm doing this, to Rick Beato. This record label is trying to silence me. Okay, I'm going to say something that is going to annoy and shock a lot of people on YouTube, but I'm just going to spit this out in less than 20 seconds. Stop adding music to the background of your videos, full stop. Now, I know everybody's going to be like, yeah, but. No, there isn't any yeah, but. I am Waptech. This is I have 2 channels currently. I've had my channels taken down for every petty reason you can come up with. And I'm not joking about this one. My channel was once torn down on a single strike basis for a video that wasn't mine. It was some other channel's video. I've had my channel taken. I have had my channel threatened with taking down and taken down. I've had lots of channels for liking a video because it created technically an addition to my playlist, and they found the video offensive, and it was literally a news story of the day. But they used it as an excuse. Oh, you created a playlist with offensive content. It was an NBC news program. I've had a video flagged as containing objectionable content and harassment for having a black screen being under 1/10 of a second long, meaning it was about 2 or 3 frames, with no sound. Okay. Rick Beato, or anybody else watching, stop adding any form of additional content in the background to get rid of any dead spaces in your sound. Just like any music recording you've ever heard, the silences sometimes are very important, just like the high and low notes. Now, why am I saying that? Because you've gotten strikes, you have 3 of them as of August 19th, 2025, from Universal Music Group, which at this point is flailing and basically just flagging people because they're probably releasing something. I'll get to that in a minute. Because of less than a couple of seconds worth of video time, because they can. Take away people's power over you by not giving it to them. Stop giving people the power to flag you. This is the first practical explanation. Anytime you add any music, it doesn't even have to be the music they claim to own. They can just flag the fact that you hit a xylophone 3 times, not joking, 3 times with a little hammer thing to make 3 notes in a row. Some song will match it, and someone can flag it. There are opportunistic jerks who do that, either to get rid of you, to punish you, or to siphon money out of you. Okay? So let's just get that practical. You're experiencing it now. Forever and always, stop adding any music to the background of your recordings. This is for that reason. Now the practical reason. I can't hear your videos. I have a hearing problem that gives me something similar to, but not identical to, misophonia. It is actually diagnosed misophonia, but someone's going to correct me all over the place. Actually, I can't hear what you're saying because I have to fight past the music in some of your videos. Stop adding music. If you're explaining something that's verbally complicated, don't add any form of distraction for those of us who have that issue. Okay, now I'll get on to the next one, the meme. And very famous on Imager. Here, let me add some unnecessary music. I'm asking you to do the challenge, the Waptech challenge. I record this in extremely low resolution with an extreme contrast to lower the bandwidth and make it to where YouTube can't accidentally fail at compressing it or accidentally have trouble uploading it because it's too big. That's how bad it got on my channels. Because there was literally employees at YouTube that were looking for excuses to shut down channels that weren't making them money. I'm a leech, according to them. There was even, this is years ago. I've been a YouTuber way too long. They had a leak of this information, which you can't find anymore, where the employees were told these are people who are leeches because they don't make us money and they don't pay us. Hence the reason we now have for pay YouTube, or you're just inundated with ads, or they aggressively harass you for it. As of today, I may not be able to upload because YouTube has instituted a set of functions that don't let me edit the title or description of videos. This is an extremely hostile platform, all right? Don't give them ammo against you. Again, the practical reason, but let's just go on with this. Multiple channels later, I've learned to do things for tactical and also for I would say, artistic license reasons like this. It forces them to not have an excuse to say, oops, at anything. I include disclaimers in my videos, even if I'm not on that subject. I, at one time, would trick the AI bot, which was running everything, and they lied about it at the time. Now they don't lie about it anymore. That when I did a response and I submitted a request for review for them flagging me for the umpteenth time that week, I would include at the top, please forward this to a human, and then include some statements that the AI bot couldn't understand, so it had to be viewed by a human. I had to trick YouTube into letting a human make the decision instead of the AI bot rubber stamping things and saying, we've self-investigated and we did no wrong when we did that. Okay? All the practical reasons, but the main one I'm doing is, please stop adding extra music. It is universally hated by a small portion of us for those reasons I brought up. But the other reason is, you don't need to. You're a channel that does music, and you kind of tease the outcome throughout the video, and I have to look at the comment section to see if it's something I can guess, which is always fun. But the fact is, if you just didn't add any overlaid music, stop being a music producer on a website that is extremely aggressively angry with you for doing it. If you just stop doing it, would you lose people? You got 1,095,000 views. It's been up, and your channel has 5 million subscribers. You've already made it, as far as most people are concerned. You're still considered mid by some people because they are jealous of you. Do a month, do the challenge, don't add any extra music. Literally don't do it, just don't. Cause the AI algorithm to go from this to, bam, just dead. And also make sure you literally pay for the right to use this. Yes, I know about fair use. We all know about fair use. YouTube doesn't give a shit about the laws. And now you're dealing with another problem that other countries are going to start flagging you for other reasons entirely. So just remove what they can flag. And what they can flag is you showing anybody's face or any audio, including music, that you don't literally own lock, stock, and barrel. There are people who have had their channels flagged for uploading their own music. And it wasn't done by a representative of theirs. It was done by somebody who claimed to own the music so they could flag it for either an entertainment value of just screwing with people or trying to siphon ad revenue money, seeing that the channel might be monetized. This is very common. You can look up the expression, can we copy strike PewDiePie? Because why not? It might work. There's no negative consequence for somebody lying on that forum saying, I own the music, or whatever it is. I've had that happen to my channel where someone claimed a copyright to my face. Me holding still like this. Yeah, someone claimed it as a trademark in some other country. It actually worked for a little while until YouTube and Google realized I would really file a court case on that. So you did this video August 19th, 2025. This record label is trying to silence you. No, they're not. You're handing them a rope to wrap around your neck. Remove the music from all of it. Ask YouTube to give you access to that tool they used to have to remove every bit of copyrightable music from every fucking video you got and run it on the whole channel. This brings the noise level way down. I won't add music to anything because I can't. I can't afford to take the risk. I'm not a big channel like you. And I've had my channel struck so many times, I've literally lost count. If you want to bother looking it up, you can look at my channel, look at the About tab, which isn't a page anymore, and you can see I have a list up there of some of the channels that I've lost so far. There's more than that. And it's always for petty bullshit reason, somebody just trolling, or some overactive AI bot someone else was running at the time, or somebody who was just trying to use it as a good scam to get money out of me. I've had my channel threatened. I've had people say, give me $500 or I'll shut down your channel, and they tried, and in one case succeeded. You're on a platform that's extremely friendly to shutting people down. It doesn't matter if you have, your self-host 80% off everything, blah, 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 a bunch of cool stuff. You got some tags in here. That's great. It doesn't matter if you're monetized or not. It doesn't matter if you're getting ad revenue money or not. It doesn't matter if you're self-monetizing by putting out your own stuff, which apparently you're doing. Google and YouTube go after you if you do anything they don't like. They permanently mark your channel as something to take down, and they don't stop it till the day you die. So do the experiment. I recommend, if you can get them to give you that tool, ask them nicely to let you remove all copyrighted audio from the entire channel. It'll do it in such a way that it inverts it and gets it towards a very low volume level, and they'll say that's good enough. And that way they can say he has no copyrighted material on his channel. Let's see if you can get access to it. You have over 1 million subscribers. You're probably easily monetizable. I recommend doing it. Now, why am I making this video about this, and why would I think that you'd care? A huge number of channels add music that's extremely distracting, overwhelming, and obnoxious. And it's not just because I'm using the world's worst earphones. It's simply because they don't turn the crap down enough. You and I both know what it's like for something to be audio optimized. You know, it ruins it. We miss audio recordings that were mixed correctly. And if you're not aware of it, last thing, for some of us, when we listen to the playback, YouTube alters the audio levels. No, they compand it, or worse. And it's extremely over the top. So here's the deal. Literally starve them for something to complain about. You're on August 19th, you did this video. For this point forward, whenever you get, if you actually see this, for 1 month, don't add any audio over the top of any kind of music. Literally make your entire channel silent and go back through every other video you have and kill it off. If it's already been viewed and useful, kill off the audio recordings that YouTube might consider copyrightable. That'll be a lot, virtually your entire channel. Do it in protest. I'm not kidding. You can alter all of your videos if you get somebody who knows what they're doing and put in an insert. All music has been recorded from this music-based channel video just to spite YouTube's flag bot. What if everybody did that? Well, that'll delete a lot of things from the internet. I know it'll cheapen the internet and ruin things. But we can hear you easier. They can't shut you down anymore. And Universal Music Group can go to hell because they have nothing left to beat you over the head with if they're quote unquote trying to really silence you. That's the end of the video, and I'm also doing this for another reason. I don't know if I can upload anymore because YouTube and Google are adding in more and more accidental delays in uploading lately. They're putting the screws to everybody because they want us to load Windows 10 and use their browser from Google, and it's all the same crap that's always going on. Thank you for listening or watching if you did. I don't think you did. And anybody else watching, if you have a YouTube channel you're setting up, one of these kisses of death is I'm going to tell people, never add any music at all. Just don't. Just don't. Unless it's absolutely the specific topic, which Rick Beato's work is, you don't need to add music, and honestly, you shouldn't. Please don't. And while we're at it, please don't use any AI content of any kind. Get an actual illustrator to write over the AI content and make something better out of it so it isn't AI anymore. It's okay to use AI for the starting point, but the end result shouldn't be. Let's just get rid of the stuff that we all would rather we didn't see in other videos by not doing it ourselves. And that's about it. Thanks for watching this talking head, if you did, and good luck with that. You'll all need it. Bye.